Hello. Hi. I don't know if or when I'll post this, but I always forget that I can make videos on here, so I just can't really edit. But hi, good morning or good evening, whatever time you happen to be watching. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say, but I just figured upon meditation moment that I could be doing a lot more. I could be outputting a lot more, and I don't want to get into the habit of overworking myself and like overextending myself, but it's like one thing I'll say is that when you're striving toward greatness, when you're striving toward like changing the world and like impacting people, you're going to be met with a lot of resistance. And I feel like I've talked about this on here before, but it's just a reminder that there's going to be resistance. And either it's going to come from yourself or it's going to come from external forces or both. And it's a matter of how you handle it. And it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be like super simple. It's not always going to make sense in the moment. But like the biggest advice I could give you is like hold on. Maintain a sense of faith. Recognize that whatever you're going through is temporary just for the simple fact that we all die. Like that alone is, you know, and I find myself grappling with certain feelings and certain emotions that I don't feel comfortable sharing with anyone. I don't have a therapist anymore, and I don't really have. Well, I have people that I call friends, I have people that I care about, but I don't really ever feel comfortable sharing my deeper emotions with people, you know? And that's a me thing. That's something I want to one day work through, but yeah, I'm a hermit. I like to stay to myself. I like to. I can comfort other people, but like for me, I'm like, no, you don't have the capacity to hold space for me, and that's okay. But I'm not, you know. And if you're that type of person, if the type of person I'm talking to, if you're that strong friend, you know, that person who never complains, who never, you know, goes into their emotions with others, unprompted. First of all, just know, just recognize, and I know it's harder to like consciously recognize because it's a subconscious programming, but like it is safe to share your feelings. It is safe to be vulnerable with others. And I know in the past you've been proven otherwise, you've been shown otherwise, but you have the ability to create your reality and to craft the sort of environment you want to live in. And it's not easy. Once again, it's not like super easy. It's unfortunately not. But it can be done. It has been done. It is being done by so many people all over the world. And hopefully, if you're watching this, you're another one of those people. I'd like to believe that I'm one of those people, but, you know, I guess I should humble myself and say anything could happen. But I believe in myself enough to know that I'll most likely get through the shit that I'm going through. And honestly, I think a big part of it that really keeps me grounded is gratitude, because I've seen some things, I've made some friends with some interesting people, I've talked to people, and the world is a crazy place. Like it is very chaotic, and I love it. It's beautiful, it's amazing, it's awesome, but there's also really terrible parts of it. And I'm not saying that you necessarily have to experience that terrible part to understand that, but like a lot of people do, and so a lot of people perpetuate that terribleness and like, you know, let their demons overtake them, if you will. So gotta be careful out here. And I don't know if you're religious or anything like that. You don't need to be like, but there are definitely some energies that play in this world that are not super wholesome. And just gotta be careful. That's my last message to you. Thanks for watching. Hope this is helpful. Bye.